Welcome Ytpc, Edwin here from Central Texas. Monday, I'm hoping your week is starting right. Afternoon, beautiful weather. And today, smoking my Savinelli Canadian. The theme of this one is called Savinelli Morellina, okay? And it's that beautiful chocolate style of color, right? Check it out. Beautiful grain. It's just a beauty right there. The Morellina. You want to come? Come on. You're more than welcome, Sheena. And today, I'm smoking. I'm almost done with this. I have hit it pretty hard. I'm loving it. House Reserve. That's right. Almost done. Almost done. And this just, I will call it a true small batch, okay, by Cornell and Deal that they do to the brick and mortars, okay. They do this only 1,200 tins. And it's called House Reserve, and this version is the fall 2022 version of it, okay? And again, you can only get it locally on your brick and mortar, and I only picked 110. I should have picked more, but hey, now I know. And one thing I will say, every time they release one of this, it's a different style of blend, okay? So it's not always going to be the same. But this one, I did a first impression stove, and a stove Virginias, bright red Virginias. And it's really good. I'm really enjoying this one. It reminds me of a little bit of the red flake. It has a little bit of that spicy on the retrohale. The spice, I should say. And hey, once I'm done with it, I'll throw it in the trash and forget that it even existed, but because you know, I won't be able to get it again. But I'm enjoying it now. Well, guys, today I'm doing also a VR to Slow-Mo Randy SMR, brother. He was asking us. What are some of your hobbies? And bro, I do have several hobbies that come and go, you know, fade away and come back and all that. I enjoy grilling, I enjoy hunting, going out shooting. Back in the day, I used to do a lot of painting. That's right, brother. Painting, acrylic and canvas, even some digital drawings and stuff like that. And it's pretty funny because my kids, they do have a little bit of that skill. So it's very funny, interesting to see and explore that with them. I do practice some martial arts. I really enjoy going out and take training sessions, not only in firearms or rifles, but edge weapons and just normal hand-to-hand style of combat. I really enjoy that, and it's one of those things that you go out in a weekend, it's really fun, you meet people and you just learn a skill that hopefully you never need to use it, right? But it's always fun to go out there playing some steel or just, you know, just get together and do something different than your routine. But a hobby that I have since I'm a kid, this is forever, and you know this, brother, because we have discussed this a little bit on the Discord, right, or when we're chatting around. is my love for knives. And for the most part, I will consider myself now a knife collector. And for the most part, I do focus on USA, North America makers, okay? Because of course you can get knives from everywhere, right? But I do focus on that. I do love tactical knives. I do love fixed blades. I do love a traditional knife, the Buck 110. Everybody should have a Buck 110, right? And let me tell you, actually, knife from Great Britain and all that, UK, I should say, United Kingdom. And one thing is that since I was a kid, my dad and my grandpa, they hand me a knife, and I used to carry a knife all the time, 24/7. I was always with a knife when I was a kid. So as an adult, that transfer, I always have now more than one, but always have a knife with me. And it's so funny, dude, when a friend or someone asks for a knife and they don't have it for me, it's like, what? Everybody should have always a blade with them, right? A little knife, even if it's just a little thing, So I have taken classes on forging. I enjoy that. But obviously I do enjoy certain brands, and I collect certain brands as well and all that. In the community, there's a thing called EDC, what is your everyday carry? And dude, I'm all into that. 100%, 120% into that. I have a flashlight, I will have my Zippo. I can show you, I'll have like this. Today I'm carrying a little fixed blade and some other blade, but this is a little fixed blade from a friend of mine. This is hand forged. Go My right there. It has some 20 CRV2 steel with nickel. That will be nickel forged in that blade. So I'm carrying a little fixed blade with me, but of course also carrying a little folder. And like I mentioned, I love it all, guys. Folder, let me show you. This is a little traditional knife from Great Eastern Cutlery that I cut my tobacco with. Super sharp, really, really nice. Look at those covers. So I love it all. Flippers, folders, fixed blades, old school knives, new school knives, different type of steels. I really, really enjoy that. And it's one of those things that my family and everybody close to me knows that. So every time there's something, a gift or something, usually it's knife related, and I'm okay with that. I do my own sharpening, I do my own, everything, right? So, and yeah, and definitely, while times allow, I would like to get more into forging. I have taken classes. I do have a couple of friends that they do it as well, and I can go to their shop and experiment with that. And I'll show you in the future some of the knives I have done with materials and all that. So since I'm a kid, or since my young days, knives are definitely a big factor in my life, and something that I really, really enjoy. The whole EDC community and all that is great as well. And yeah, guys, other than that, I don't want to bore you with more knife talk. I can keep talking for hours and hours and hours and keep showing you stuff, but it's already 10 minutes, so let me stop. But guys, other than that, that's one of my main hobbies. You know that. I think I have mentioned it a little bit, or I have hinted a little bit about that. So yeah, man. So if you're not carrying a knife, brother, let me know. I'll send you one, but you should always carry a knife with you. Well, guys, I will continue enjoying this beautiful bowl right here of House Reserve. I hope you have a beautiful week out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Edwin out.